Good morning on this rather damp winter's day as we're approaching Christmas Eve tomorrow. I've been making these little tiny journals inspired by Laurie Girl on the Ridge, Gayla Gastonelli and Wendy's Journal Adventures. So these are the little journals. They're obviously cute. They've got 4 little pockets, which are the envelopes themselves, and I've put some bits and bobs in those. So these are going into my Etsy shop. Well, they're in my Etsy shop right now, actually. And then I thought, well, why don't I emboss some envelopes like those and sell them in my Etsy shop? So, because not everybody has an embossing machine or the folders. So I've done some envelopes. The journal's got together like this, decorated in the paper in the middle. So I've done some envelopes. I've done 4 in a bag. There's more bags than this. So I'm going to sell each one differently. There's 4 white ones. They've got like little flowers on. So I thought I would, rather than just send those through the post like that, make them prettier. In that, I'm going to put them in an envelope made from old book paper. That to me would be just about the right size envelope. This is Boys Own paper, and it is it's from the 1800s, late 1800s. Let's get my ruler. Measures, let's do the old inches. 8 inches by 11 inches. So what I thought I'd do is make an envelope from this. Very, very easy. In fact, I might put 2 of those together. I will, because it is quite flimsy. Let's have a look. Not quite like that. The miser and the mouse. Right, let's put 2 together. So I'm not going to glue. Yeah, I will glue all over. I will. I say I'm not, and then I do. I'm going to just use dry glue though, because I don't want. I hate wrinkles and air bubbles and things. Do you? Do you not? So we all ready for Christmas Eve tomorrow. We had a lovely evening last night. We had my daughter and her husband are down from Durham and staying with us now till after Christmas. So last night we had a Chinese takeaway, which was delicious. And we had a game. So my family love Monopoly, but we chose not to play Monopoly because we all end up arguing. So we played Cluedo. My son-in-law James won that. I was a bit miffed because I love Cluedo and I usually win. Anyway, those are fastened together like that. You could stitch around the edges, and I probably will do after. Now then, on top of this, I've got some pattern paper here, just to add some more interest. So I'm going to just stick that on there. So tonight is another games night, and we're playing a game called Balderdash, and it's so funny. It is so funny. And we're having like a little Christmas buffet tonight. So we've got Balderdash lined up. Now Balderdash is quite hilarious, and so for example, when I live in England and I'm in Lancashire. Now the game is actually set in America, and it'll say like in Arizona on a Tuesday evening. For example, these are just things off the top of my head, and it is illegal too. So you have to write down what you think the answer is. Wow, boy oh boy, do we have some funny answers going down. And the more you play it, the more sort of crazy your answers get. It doesn't, I'm not bothered about if this has little creases in, because this just adds to the texture. There we go, that looks nice. And bet the little boy who was reading this in the 1800s never thought that it would end up in some woman's craft room 150 years later, being made into an envelope. So let's just tear around there. So yeah, so you'd say, oh, in such and such a state is illegal too. I mean, it's not just about rules. There's different things. And you have to put what you think your answer is. So we get all the crazy ones, you know, from the men. So that's tonight with a buffet. That's James' son-in-law's buffet, not mad. So the buffet tonight, and then tomorrow's church in the morning. Going with my mum tomorrow to my mum's church. And then, do you know what I'm going to do? What might be easier? A ruler. A ruler. Look. So yeah, so church in the morning with my mum. That's easier. Why didn't I think of that in the first place? So church, and then meeting some friends in a restaurant just for some Christmas cheer. And then we'll come back home and we've got some family coming round and we're just having pasties. Pasties are like folded pastry with meat and potato inside. I have to explain what they are because some parts of the world, even some parts of the country, these things have different names. Right, so there we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Here it is, the compulsory ink. So yeah, so we'll be having pasties and tomorrow night, and we'll play another game tomorrow. I don't know, we've not got tomorrow's game planned yet. Oh, my daughter has some dice game. Not quite sure. You throw dice and something to do with little dots. I don't know. It's to do with the dots on the dice. And apparently it gets quite silly. So that'll go down well tomorrow night. I might go to midnight service. I usually do. But isn't it sad that sometimes you just don't feel safe to go out at that time of night on your own? Is it because I'm getting older? Is the world just getting not as nice? Is the world getting nastier? I would imagine it's probably the world getting nastier. And it's Christmas Day. I'm having a quiet Christmas this year. I think there'll be 7 of us, which is very quiet for us. Right, let's fold these. So I'm going to fold these. Let's have a look. How deep is that? So I want that about there. To put that in. Let's line it up correctly. And that can come down. Hang on. I'll make it a bit shallower. So yeah, there's 7 of us for Christmas dinner. There's normally so many more, but we've chosen. We've had a tough year and we've chosen to have a quiet year this year. A quiet Christmas. And sort of set. Just relax, enjoy. Be happy that we're all here, that we've all made it through. We're all safe and well. Maybe set some intentions of what we'd like to happen next year. I know that's a New Year thing, but we'll discuss it through Christmas time as well. Wish all our absent friends all the best. Because New Year's Eve, I'm not celebrating this year. I'm just going to bed. Just going to bed. Right, let's fold that down. There. That's nice. So I folded it up. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I've put the ruler now. The ruler that I tore with. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is what I was looking for before. So I've just folded that up about, exactly 4 inches. And that is 2 inches. Let's get the old bone filled up. And just burnish those edges. So you could stitch around them, but they look quite nice. Unstitched as well. Right, let's get some decorating done. Shall I glue it and then decorate it, or decorate it and then glue it? What shall we do? Oh, I know what we'll do on the envelope. We'll do one of my favourite things. I am talking quietly today. Don't know why. It's not early, but family's still in bed. They're just making use of having a lazy Saturday morning. Presents are wrapped, food's bought. So I think it's just a case of let's just do nothing. Right, I'm gonna get some Distress Oxide. I want a pink one. Here we go, this is the one I'm looking for, Victorian Velvet. I'm going to get a stencil. See, I'm just doing, nothing was planned here, I'm just doing this off the cuff as it were. I'll use that one again. And let's just do the stencil. I picked this stencil because it doesn't matter which way up it is. Boxing Day, we do nothing. We don't even get dressed Boxing Day. We just do nothing. We watch some TV. We play daft games. We eat leftover food. My son-in-law assures us that turkey and ham sandwiches are really nice. So the guys are cooking a turkey and a ham on Christmas Day. So the guys are cooking, yeah, so I don't even have to do that. So we've got a turkey and a ham Christmas Day. And the guys are cooking it. So there's no worries there. So when he shows me the turkey and a ham sandwich, if there's any left, which I'm sure there will be, because we always get enough food to feed a million. That one. That looks pretty, doesn't it? I'm going to get, I'm going to put a yellow on there. I saw somebody the other day and they'd put yellow and pink together on a project and it looks so good. Here we go. Fossilised amber. Just grab the first one. Let's have a look. Let's take this. And I'm just going over again with fossilised amber. But yeah, they work with pink and yellow, and I thought, oh, it looks ever so pretty. I tell you it was Lorry Girl on the Ridge. So in the night, I've started like, I used to do this last year, but this year everything went the wrong way. So I started again, sneaking up in the middle of the night, going downstairs and getting some hot milk and watching crafting videos. I've been watching Laurie Girl on the Ridge again. Well, I've been watching all sorts, but she's the one I've been watching at the moment. So inspiring. I love her accent. I don't know where. I think you're from New York, upstate New York. Lovely. Lovely, I really like that. Upstate New York, so I'm not sure. Well, obviously, I know where New York is. I know it's a state, but I don't know how big it is. So I don't technically know where upstate New York is. A bit heavier there. That's nice. Yes, I don't technically know where upstate New York is. I like that, where it's gone a bit heavier. Let's put some more heavier on there. Upstate New York. Perhaps I should Google it. Where do you live, Laurie Girl on the Ridge? Where's that accent from? I love it. There we go. Right, let's just pop these out of the way. I'll wash that momentarily. Right, so whoops, that's my dry glue just gone. That will be there, that will be there, that will be there. That's so pretty. Pretty. Oh, I don't know, that glue's gone, so that's the end of that glue. Luckily, I have more. Right, let's have a look in my little scrap jar. Out it comes. I've added to this over the days, so there must be more. I can't believe all of this lives in that jar. That's pretty, isn't it? Do, 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 do. Do. Yeah, like that. This is nice. So, it was a doily. Guess where I'm going this afternoon, guys? I've got to tell you one of the most exciting bits. I'm going to Bygone Times, which is a huge antique centre. Absolutely huge. Huge, 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 huge. And I'm going looking for doilies and things like that. I'm going to put that on there. That's pretty. Now, I'm not using Fabri-Tac at all, because I have my nails done. Pretty. You can see little heart-shaped Christmas pudding. A little heart-shaped Rudolph nose and some little silver antlers. So I've had my nails done. So my nail technician, Catherine, said, do not. Absolutely do not. Well, that's nice, isn't it? That's some printing I did on fabric. She said, absolutely do not use Fabri-Tac. So I've got some PVA glue here, and I've obviously mixed it with something because it's a bit of a funky colour. So I must have mixed it with something in the past. Let's put that on there. So all that lovely extra yellow I did, I'm now just going to cover it all up. Isn't that the story of our lives, ladies and gentlemen? Let's put that on there. That's still unsure. Yes, so no Fabri-Tac for me, because it does remove your nails, doesn't it? I know it is so good, but if you've just had your nails done, do not use Fabri-Tac. Sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Fabri-Tac, whoever you are. But whatever it is you put in it, and perhaps you can't take it out of it, takes our nails off. Do, 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 do. So put something like that on there. I want to use this, but I'm not feeling it unless I put it on there. And put this on there. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I probably will stitch around this, you know, after. In fact, I'm not going to glue up the sides of the envelope because I want to stitch across there. So I'll make the envelope without actually gluing up the sides, and afterwards I will go on my machine and stitch it round. You will see the finished product, except it won't be stitched. So that is going to go there like that, and we'll whip it over, and we will put this on the back. Oh, that's pretty. The only thing with PVA and Fabri-Tac is just the best, isn't it? It's just the best glue, and it would just hold it down straight away, but allow you a little bit of movement as well. But with these nails, no way, baby. It ain't happening. Now I got millions of stamps, loads and loads and loads and loads of stamps, vintage postage stamps. Oh, do you know, I think I've just seen them. I was just going to say I've put them away and I don't know where they are. I think I've just seen them. Yay! They're here. Oh, everything's falling down. Go back. You pull out one thing and then everything just falls down, doesn't it? It's USA. They're pink, aren't they? I'm thinking of the pink and yellow. Spain. Quite out of pink. I do have a contrast. There's a from Ireland. Blue. Looks a bit lost on there on its own. UK. Oh, look at this one. A round one. I think this is from USA. I do like to leave them, you know, on the envelopes that they come on. It is from the USA. Yes, I could have done putting it like under. Could have. Just took a bit more off that edge. Let's my distress. Looking on a space bay this big. This is because I hadn't planned to do this. This is only because I was sat watching in bed having a cup of tea, watching videos this morning. I'll be watching them half the night, but I'm watching them. Take that off. This morning, and I thought, oh, go and do something to put those other little, glassine bags in, because they just look a bit lonely on their own. These, they just look a bit lonely, don't they? So let's put some glue on the back of here. I've got a song in my head, and I don't know what the song is. You know that, I'm not going to sing it. I know a song that'll get on your nerves, because if I sing it, I'll not stop singing that. But I've got this other tune in my head, and I don't know where it's from. It's just like one line of it or something. Let's pop that there. It's already postmarked. There we go. Let's, oh, do you know what's going to come next? A bit of stamping. Stampy stamp. Here we go. A little bit of text. Let's do it in brown. Do, 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 do. I don't know what I'm getting for Christmas of anybody. I haven't asked for any presents. I've tried to go very low key. My family are going to be surprised because they normally get loads and loads and loads and loads of presents, but they haven't this year because I've made a donation to the homeless. There's a homeless charity where many of the homeless people have got addictions. So I've done my, just lift that up. That's where I've done a big donation this year. So when my kids get the presents, I mean, they are grown up and they won't say anything. They won't say, oh, where's all my presents? Once I explain what's happened, what I've done, they'll be fine. But you know, Christmas, so much bad stuff going on in the world, and I thought, hey, cut this materialism back. Let's just give Christmas its true meaning this year. And that's what I've done. So I'm just dotting this. Can you see it? It's very light, but it's just, I think it looks lovely. I think the envelope looks lovely. Let's put a little bit on this side. Understated, that's the word I'm looking for. Understated. So yeah, and that's what I want to try and remind my children. I mean, they're grown up now, but I just want to actually remind them of what Christmas is actually for. Right, this just jumped out at me, this piece of sari silk. That'd look quite nice on there as well, wouldn't it? Let's pop that on there. I think we're almost done. I think I will be doing another video or two. I'm going to plan to do some tomorrow. I can show you tomorrow my finds from bygone times. I'm going looking for things to do with fairy tales because I want to do a fairy tale journal. There we go. This is just jumped out at me now. We could use that as the tie round, just to tie that. I can show you, I'll show you my things that I bought from the, oh, don't like that, it's already getting knotted up. Oh, there's some string, too short. Yeah, I can show you my things I bought from the Antique Centre. And catch up. However, if I don't see you before, I hope you have a very blessed Christmas. I hope you remember and think about what Christmas is actually up for and about. Let's put that back on there. See, where's Fabri-Tac when you need it? Where's your Fabri-Tac? That on there. Just seen a little bit of green silk. Yeah, think about Christmas and what it actually is all about. And just remember, the greatest gift you can give yourself is some peace. So if you need peace, just give yourself some. Even if it's just 5 minutes on Christmas Day, just sit and be peaceful. There we go. Beautiful. So there's the finished envelope, and just slide that off. I am going to, you could just glue down, put a bead of glue along here and fasten it that way. I'm actually going to just go and stitch around it, and these little glassine bags with the envelopes will go in there and in there, and that will go into my Etsy shop like that. Okay, so I'm Sharon, this is Be Divine Vintage. Again, have a very blessed Christmas. Bye bye.